everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Josette. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about 10 signs that you are ready to get locks and start your lock journey. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe down below, click the like button, and comment. And I'm finally in the mood to film again, but I hope that all of you are doing well. So I just wanted to say RIP to George Floyd and all of the other black men who have been brutalized, killed by police. I have some new lighting going on, so I'm still trying to figure out the best ways to situate them, but hopefully it looks better. Hopefully the lighting looks better in this video. So let's just get into this video. So 10 signs that you're ready for locks. My second part to this video is going to be 10 reasons or signs that you are not ready for locks. I saw Vanessa Shawnee on YouTube do this, and I did this a long time ago, so I thought I would just do another one with a whole new perspective because I did have locks for 13 years. I cut them all off. I did a big chop, and I have some other things that I've added to the list since then, so let's just get into the video. The number one sign that you're ready for locks is, and by the way, I'm pretty sure all of these apply to me because I am getting the itch to start my lock journey back up again. Locks have always been something that I know that I would have for a lifetime, so a lot of these apply to me. So comment below which ones apply to you and as we go along, and I would love to see how we relate to each other. So number one is you are tired of detangling, conditioning, deep conditioning, styling, all of those things that we have to do with our loose natural hair. You're tired of it. You just don't want to have to deal with it anymore. You're probably ready for locks, girl. And I'm at that point now where it's like, I dread just detangling my hair, and on wash day it's not as much of a big deal. I actually enjoy wash day because it's kind of relaxing, but when it's in the middle of the week and I know that it's not wash day but my hair has dried out, I have to re-wet it, add product in again, add oil in again, detangle, and my hair's not even super long. I'm over it and I'm so ready to get locks again. I'm just waiting for my hair to get a little bit longer so that my mom can install them for me. Number two, the second sign that you're ready for locks. You are low maintenance with your hair and you don't like to do too much with it. I already know this applies to me. My hair is not even long enough to do styles, but I just don't like to spend a whole bunch of time on hair. And I never have, which is why I enjoyed my lock journey so much, is because I didn't have to do a lot to make it look good. It was pretty much just shake and go. Third sign that you're ready for locks. You want to have long, natural hair, or at least see some length. A lot of us struggle with maintaining length, not because our hair doesn't grow, because everyone's hair grows at least half an inch a month, okay? So that is 6 inches a year, right? Now we do have shrinkage, we have all of those things, but the issue that a lot of us have, and by us I mean black women, is that we may not fully understand our hair texture, our hair type, our hair strands, so we don't protect it or take care of it the way that we should. And what happens? Breakage happens. So even though your hair is growing from the root, you're not seeing that length because it's breaking off. Maybe you have split ends that you're not trimming, or maybe your hair is just really fragile. I know with my hair, even though I have a lot of hair, I have fine strands, okay? This is something I recently discovered. So I have fine strands, thick hair, and a very kinky, spirally, coily hair type. I don't know exactly which type, 4C, maybe 4B, I really don't know. I know for sure I have 4C, but Anyways, from when I was a little girl, I wanted to just have long, natural hair because I saw my mom's long, natural hair. And sometimes we think the only way we can do that is to put on a wig or add extensions, but it is possible for us to grow our hair past waist length by retaining the length with locks. Locks are the ultimate length retainers. A lot of times we think, let's do protective style, let's do this, let's do that. A lot of times that works for people, but your hair might be too fragile to mesh well with the whole protective style thing. You get what I'm saying? So locks are a guarantee that you're going to have long hair over time. Number 4, this definitely applies to me, although I've been trying to get better at this. Number 4 is you're tired of spending, okay, my camera cut off right in the middle, but number 4, you're tired of spending money on wigs, weaves, extensions, and natural hair products. The last one definitely applies to me. I've spent quite a bit on natural hair products, and I really don't even have too many products just because I force myself to stop buying because it is so easy to go into Walmart or go into the beauty supply and just look at all the products, and there's custards, there's gels, there's creams, there's deep conditioner, leave-in conditioner. There's so many products that you just want to try out just to see how it reacts with your hair. But doing that without doing research is the worst idea because it likely won't even work for your hair, and you're just going to end up being a product junkie, and I personally hate clutter. So I just had to stop that. With locks, you know, you don't need any products. All you need is your shampoo, maybe your favorite oil for your scalp. That's about it. So if you're just tired and you just want to grab your products, give them away, throw them in the garbage, you know, throw out your extensions, stop paying $200 to get your braids done, locks are for you. Now, locks can be expensive if you decide to go the sister lock route, just because it has been branded really well and people are trained to deliver to you a very specific grid style, and a lot more research and science has gone into how they decide your locks for you, basically. But there are other options out there. A lot of people during quarantine have started doing their own locks. A lot of people have done DIY. Microlocs, really popular way to start is doing the 2-strand twist method, just because it is the easiest way to start, and it is faster to do than, say, the braiding method or the interlocking method, because with interlocking you really do have to know what you're doing. It is easy to mess up if you don't do your rotation right. So there are options that are free. Doing DIY microlocs with the 2-strand twist method is free. Then there is the way of, like, you know, you kind of have to decide if you're going to interlock yourself, how you're going to retighten your hair, if you're going to pay someone. But still, that is only every 6 to 8 weeks. So you're really making an investment for just a really low maintenance lifestyle with your hair. Sign number 5 that you're ready for locks. You keep watching videos on YouTube about people's lock journeys, their lock installation process, the different types of locks, the traditional, the freeform, the sister locks, the micro locks. You're just watching videos and screenshotting and saving pictures to your phone of people's grids, and you're just really invested in taking time to find out more about locks and do your research. If this is you, chances are you're ready to get locks. This definitely applies to me because even though I've had locks before, my locks were small traditional locks before. So this second time around, I'm going for Microlocs, DIY Microlocs, and I'll be getting them with the interlocking method. So I've done so much research and I've watched so many videos. I have seen so many different pages on Instagram who are doing a lot of locks and just getting ideas of how I want my grid to be. So if that's you, chances are you are so ready to start your loc journey. Reason number 6, you can't stop talking about locs with your friends, your mom, your boyfriend, your husband, anyone you're talking to. You just bring up the conversation of locs, and that is a sign that locs are just on your mind. And if it's gotten to the point where you're talking about locs around the dinner table, or while you're getting ready and brushing your teeth with your husband and you're just mentioning locs, girl, just get locs. It is calling your name. The journey is just calling your name, and if you're that interested in it, then you're just going to love making that decision to start your loc journey. Okay, sign number 7. You've tried every hairstyle you could imagine, and you still feel disconnected from your hair. You've tried natural, you've tried relaxer, you've tried natural again, you've tried Tex-Lax, you've tried blowouts, you've tried silk presses, you've tried wigs, you've tried weaves, you've tried extensions, but you still take out your style, you start over with your natural hair journey, and you're just not connected to your hair. Something that everyone says when they get locs is that they feel so good about themselves and their hair. There's something about it, there's something about having so much freedom with your hair and having such a low maintenance style and it just looking so good that boosts your confidence and just connects you to your hair, to your beauty, and everything. So if you tried every single style in the book and you are just still disconnected, you're still unhappy with how your hair looks once you take everything out, and you're just ready for a change, you're tired of doing all those styles, because there are people who do love to switch and do styles all the time, and that's their thing, is switching their hairstyle. But if you're only doing it because you don't know what else to do, consider locs, consider doing some research, following some pages on Instagram, and you never know, that might be the perfect solution to your dissatisfaction with your hair, and you will see your hair flourish, get longer, and you'll go on this entire journey, and I feel like that will connect you to your natural hair. Sign number 8. You have been a loose natural for years, so you have not gone crazy with all the different styles and perms and all that stuff, but you have just been a dedicated loose natural for years. But it's just not cutting it. You're just doing the motions, you're doing your wash day, your detangling, conditioning, putting in your twists, putting in your braids for your braid out, but something is just making you feel blah, and you're not one to do wigs or anything like that, but you have never tried locs and you still want to be natural, you still want to rock your natural hair, but you've just always had loose natural hair. That might be a sign that it's time for you to start a loc journey. Sign number 9. Now, this one more applies to when everything was opened up and, you know, we could walk freely in the streets, but everywhere you go, you see people with locs. And this might also be everywhere you scroll on Instagram or whatever, or say you live in a state where things are opened up, even before the quarantine. Everywhere you went, you just saw people with locs and you noticed their hair. That might be a sign that you like what you see, that's why you notice it, and it might be something that's for you. It's very likely, because when I went to Georgia, my hair was shorter than it is now, but I was still thinking, I was like, when am I gonna get my locs back? I always noticed people with Microlocs. It's like everywhere I turned, I just saw people with Microlocs, and that's what I want. I want to have a smaller set of locs. So that might be a sign that something is calling you to that loc journey. Sign number 10. You are so curious about how long your natural hair can actually grow. When I was 11, which is when I actually got my locs, I just wanted to see how long my hair could actually get. How long could my natural hair get? And I didn't get to reach my goal. I was very close, but I didn't take care of my locks properly. I had to cut them off. Then with postpartum, I was just over the whole journey. But with the second time around, I really am just curious to see how long my hair is going to grow, especially since this time I'm so much more informed. I have so much more information that I have better tools and resources to take care of my hair better. And I'm so curious to see how that's going to impact my growth, my retention, because poor care of locks can lead to you losing your ends as well. So just, you're very curious about how long your hair can actually grow. And why not test it out and see how long your hair can grow by starting your own loc journey, starting your locks, and just seeing each year, each month, how long your hair is growing, how fast it's growing. It'll just really impress you. It'll just blow you away. So those are all of my signs that you're ready for locks. If any of these apply to you, even one of them, comment down below what that was. And yeah, that is it for this video. I hope that you could relate to it, and I am hopefully going to be back with more videos. Whenever you see a video from me, it'll be on a Monday or a Friday, because I would like to start off your week and end your week. So it'll be either one of those or both whenever I do post. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!